Welcome back to SABC News. Well, the honeymoon which prevailed during last week's State of the Nation address faded today as opposition parties, one after another, pressed President Cyril Ramaphosa to follow up on his promises and prompt with concomitant action. Well, they urged him to fire corrupt ministers, ensure the Commission of State Capture proceeds without delay, and that those found guilty face the full might of the law.
Show South Africa that you're really serious about fighting corruption in your party and fire Batabile Dlamini, Faith Mutambi, Musebenzi Zwane, Melusi Gigaba, Des van Rooyen, David Mahlobo, Lynn Brown, and Mr. 7,000 rands per night, Bongani Bongo, out of your cabinet.
The first salvo fired by DA leader Musi Maimane. But it did not settle well with the ruling party's former presidential hopeful, Lindiwe Sisulu.
Honourable Speaker, I would like to make a request to you to look through the rules of Parliament and find if it is admissible in this House that a member can stand here and cast aspersions on ministers who serve in this government.
Opposition parties had none of that. The baptism of fire continued. Gloves were clearly off as they continued piling pressure on Ramaphosa. COPE leader Musiwa Likota wanted him to clarify how is he going to expropriate land without compensation.
Are you going to take the properties of the great-grandchildren of the Indians who came here to grow sugarcane in Natal? And if so, why? Are you going to take the properties of the people who arrived here, enslaved from the Malay Peninsula, whose leader, Abdurrahman Mortula, is lying on Robben Island, whose properties are going to be taken?
This issue of expropriation without compensation made history of its own. For the first time during such debates, the ANC and EFF members joined hands in attacking Likota. But this proved too much for the IFP leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi.
Honourable Deputy Speaker, I was just saying that I can hardly hear what Mr. Likota is saying. And I find what my colleagues are doing is quite distasteful and not democratic, because we want to hear. If he's talking out of his tail or talking through his head, let's hear that and then respond to him.
While noise levels drowned the debate, those ministers who were mentioned by Maimane as being corrupt were unusually quiet, something which did not go unnoticed by the EFF.
I want to appreciate really, Honourable Chairperson, the great conduct of Mama Batabile Dlamini. Thank the ANC conference for humbling her. And we're having a great time in Parliament for real. She has been well behaved. Thanks to all the delegates of the ANC that went to conference to humble Mama Batabile Dlamini. We're having a great time in Parliament.
Presiding officer said to rule out several so-called points of order from all sides. But unlike previous debates, physical skirmishes were avoided, irrespective of some heated exchanges. The president will respond tomorrow. Manilisi Tubasa, SABC News, Parliament.